politics, eh? It's all Boris Johnson this, Rishi Sunak that. It's not another election. It's, yeah, can we stop talking about Brexit now? And of course, who could forget the work meetings in number 10 Downing Street? But beyond all of that, what we hear more often than not is, I'm not really into politics. We're disconnected from what's going on in our political life. We don't really want to take responsibility for how our society runs. Well, here is why that shouldn't be the case. If we truly want our society to flourish, we must take responsibility for how it is run. It's a matter of our pride in our ancient Hindu past. It's the need of the hour in our British society today. And we can begin on that journey with a few simple steps. The year is 600 BC. You live in a grand city-state in ancient Bharat, a bustling metropolis with people coming in and going out every single day. One morning, you hear a knock on your door. You've been invited to a meeting. Intrigued, you follow along, and you find yourself in this vast open courtyard. Several people have assembled there for the very same purpose as you. You take your seat, and as a group, you begin discussing some of the most pressing issues facing the society. The state of the roads, the water supply, the price of grain, even. Together, you come to a series of decisions before dispersing. This is popular self-government, the people governing themselves long before the Greeks came up with this. Popular self-government is to take that responsibility for how our society should run. Now, by responsibility here, we don't mean being doubled over with a weight on your back, just like I was on the tube this morning. Responsibility means the ability to respond, having the skills and character to respond to the situation before you. You were all responsible, and to take responsibility in this way is at the very core of our Hindu civilization. But what does that mean for all of us here today in the UK? For almost 2 years, we have been under some of the most severe restrictions on our movements that we have known because of the coronavirus pandemic. For almost 2 years, we've been shut up in heat, in constant walking, apart from our one daily exercise. But we've heard recently, in Sue Gray's report, yeah, remember her, that there have been gatherings, mass gatherings, in number 10 Downing Street. In fact, we live in a political system where the ministerial code, the standards to which the Prime Minister is held, are enforced by the Prime Minister himself. We live in a political system where if we want an investigation into what the Prime Minister has been doing, it's the Prime Minister himself who must initiate it. He's judge, jury, and executioner all in one in his own cause. You might say, the Prime Minister of the UK wears so many hats, it's a wonder that they all fit on his head. You have to ask, which smart person designed this system? All, then, seems lost. But in any democracy, there's always one way out. One way by which we might still challenge our decision makers. That is public opinion. Us. Question is, though, what are we to do? It was a chilly October evening. I was an undergraduate studying law at university, sat in the library, when out of nowhere, ping! I had an email from one of my professors. After opening it and scrolling through a couple of paragraphs about the correct usage of semicolons, this was the University of Cambridge, what do you expect? I came across 4 words. 4 words that really struck me at the time and have stuck with me ever since. Those 4 words: read more, think more. Now, my first reaction, and let's be honest, probably yours too, is, why would you say that? My second was, more? It's already this much reading to do. How do you expect me to read more? I don't know what to think. And no doubt, my undergrad students are going to say that to me on Tuesday afternoon. But as time went on, I gradually began to understand the importance of those 4 words, not only professionally, but for all of us, as a guide for how we might live our lives in this information-rich world that we inhabit. Read more, think more. To read more is not to but to explore what's going on in the world around us. We live in an age of podcasts, of YouTube videos, of blogs on the internet with facts and opinion and research. Let's harness these. Let's use them to find out what's going on in society around us. And then think more. To think more is to start asking questions. Is this policy the right one? Will this decision benefit everybody in society? Is our current method of decision making sustainable? To read more and to think more in the circumstances of our society today is the first step on our journey of taking responsibility. This, then, is why now we must take up that responsibility. It's a matter of our pride in our ancient Hindu past. It's the need of the hour, as British democracy seems to crumble right before our eyes. And we can begin on that journey by exploring more, by asking questions. If we truly want our society to flourish, the time has come for us to step forwards and take up that responsibility. It's our democracy, it's our society, and it's our responsibility. Namaste.